Weather for Weather Geeks time here on this Tuesday evening. We'll try to keep this short and sweet because the Indians are on in about a half an hour, and I'm not going to do Weather Geeks during the Indians game. Hoping to clinch the series tonight up in Cleveland. What a warm night it is at the ballpark up there. All right, quick review of the year so far. October, of course, in the books now. 3.8 degrees above average for the month of October. And I've mentioned this a few times. April, the only cooler than average month so far in 2016. And actually, 2015 ended with 4 straight warmer than average months, September, October, November, December. The previous months to that, in July and August of 2015, it was only 0.1 degrees cooler than average. So we haven't had a true cooler than average month other than this past April since March of 2015. What a warm pattern it has been now for a good year and a half. All right, let's take a look at the averages for the rest of November. Of course, today is the first day of the month. Our average high is about 55. But by the end of the month, our average high is only 42 degrees. So it's another month where the averages slip pretty quickly. We're going to get into meteorological winter in just 1 month and look at the averages during that season, bottoming out at 32 degrees during the heart of winter in January. All right, backing up and taking a look at what actually happened today, 75 degrees. Well, we busted on the forecast today. I only had 70 for the forecast, so it overachieved by a good 5 degrees this afternoon. They hit 80 in Cleveland today, 79 New Philly, 77 in Pittsburgh. These are highs that are more typical of the end of August and the start of September. I mean, come on. We're going to do it again tomorrow. Not much is going to change between now and then. Across the country, overall the weather's pretty quiet. We do have a cold front out across the Rocky Mountain states. There's a front up here that's not going to cause us any problems. And a lot of warm air, of course, across much of the country. In fact, let's go ahead and plot up those temperatures. This evening, these are 7:37 p.m. temperatures. Look at all the warmth across the Ohio Valley and into the Midwest. Even as far north as Minneapolis. 56 degrees in Minneapolis in the evening in early November is pretty ridiculous. Not much is going to change tomorrow. I think we're well into the 70s again with the aid of this southwest wind. This front is going to be no bother to us during the daylight hours tomorrow. Now, if there is a Game 7 tomorrow evening, there's a small chance of a shower. But the rain that would cause any problems would be well after the game. All of us are going to get wet in the middle of the night tomorrow night into Thursday. Thursday starts out damp. We might get a break in the action starting around lunchtime. The steady rain pushes east. A lot of clouds around, steadier falling temperatures on Thursday. And then after that little break around lunchtime, there may be a little secondary push of moisture that brings in maybe a shower or some drizzle at the end of the afternoon into the evening on Thursday. But all that's gone by Friday. A chilly, crisp end of the work week on Friday, but it will be dry with some sunshine. Rainfall amounts on the modeling here kind of clustered around 1/4 of an inch. I kind of like an average of 1/4 to a half an inch worth of rain coming our way tomorrow night into Thursday. All right, you may know by now the 2016-2017 winter forecast will be out on Thursday. 21 News at 6 and 11. And right here on my blog and on my social media channels, we're going to do an extended version of that winter forecast. Might try to get that online earlier on Thursday. Not sure yet, but if you need more information, if you're a weather geek, if you're a snowplow driver, if your livelihood depends on the winter weather, you probably want a more detailed outlook than I have time to give on TV. So look online. You're going to see that on Thursday. I put together this list last year, kind of a subjective list of the top 10 worst winters recently, last 40 years. I'd put 2010, 2011 at number 1, simply because of the combination of ridiculous snow, 119 inches, and the temperatures, 3.5 degrees below average for the winter months. More recently, though, 2013, 2014, whoops, I didn't mean to zoom in there. 2013, 2014, and 2014, 2015 on my list. We had back-to-back harsh, ugly winters just a couple of years ago. Then last year, of course, was ridiculously warm. All right, let's see if I can get my computer to get off of that. All right, now we're back where I want to go. Real quickly, a word on the longer range. What we're looking at here is the European model temperature forecast for the last week of November into the first week or two, or first day or two, I should say, of December. look at all the below average temperatures forecast by the model across the country. So I think we're on track for a pattern change, maybe right around Thanksgiving. First 2 weeks, maybe even 3 weeks of November, maybe some chilly shots here and there, but no sustained cold. That may change around Thanksgiving and heading into December, with a lot of the modeling showing some colder, perhaps stormy weather to wrap up the month. So stay tuned for details on that. That's it for Weather Geeks tonight. Go Tribe. I'll see you tonight on 21 News at 11. Have a great night.